Hi friends! It's Miss Hazel.
And Miss Kate.
Here from Alameda Arts in Alameda, California. Okay, today we're gonna make the cutest things in the world. Little tiny hats. Okay, what kind of things can we do with tiny hats? Everybody help me out.
We could hang them from our windows.
Yes, we could wear them.
Put them on Animal Friends.
We could put them on Animal Friends.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
that. Oh, it's cold outside. I'm gonna put my hat on.
It's very funny.
They're just so cute and so funny. All right, back you go over on the shelf. So you'll need a paper towel roll or a bathroom tissue roll. You're gonna need a little bit of fluff. You're gonna need some yarn and scissors, I guess, to make your initial cut. All right, here's what you're gonna do to start. You're gonna get some yarn. If you have anybody in your family who knits, they always have scrap yarn. Ask your friends or if your family, they have scraps. Then you're gonna take your yarn, use a ruler, and you're gonna make your strips about 10 inches long and cut your yarn. So now you've got your yarn, and then you're gonna use your roll. You're gonna measure it half an inch. I made a little line. It also doesn't have to be exact, but you don't want it too skinny or too fat because then it might not be as strong. Okay, so now I've made my loop. Take your yarn, fold your yarn in half, and I like to go inside, like that, go inside the loop. Then you take the two ends and push them through and you pull it gently down. So you make like a loop on your roll. Let's get another color. So you got that. I'll go. If you're having a little trouble and I'm going too fast, you can slow it down. So the loop goes inside. I guess it doesn't really matter if you go the other way. You just want to make a loop on your hat. There's a second one. I'll do one more to make sure you understand what we're doing here. Fold your yarn in half. Send it down in the middle of your loop. And put your little rabbit tails, your rabbit ears in there. You want to kind of keep it even if you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay.
And in
There
Miss
you
Hazel,
go.
you have to make sure they're all going down in the same direction.
Everybody's going to go down.
Yes.
And you're going to keep going. It's going to get a little tricky when you get at the end, but you could do it. Or you could spread them around. Here's a friend. This was a pattern. This was about halfway done. This person did a pattern. And then this is like kind of gray. Or it could just be all different colors. So here we go. All different colors. Roundabout. Now I've finished it. That was kind of magical. I did that quickly when you weren't looking. Okay. You're going to take it now and you're going to twist it so it sticks together and push it through. That's kind of the fun part. That gives you the brim to your hat. And you make all your threads go down. There's a couple of different ways to tie it off, but in our classroom we find it's easy if we use a rubber band. So you just take your rubber band, find out where you want so you have some top. Fluff like that. Make a rubber band. If you ever see those little tiny rubber bands that people make bracelets out of, we use those sometimes because they're easy for little hands. So you're going to take a rubber band and knot it off. Now it looks a little bit crazy, but cute. I've got some fluff, or you could use old scraps of yarn, like a tissue. Yeah,
A paper
anything.
towel, things that,
Don't
things
go
that
buy
could swish up.
anything. Yeah, don't go buy anything. Put a little bit of fluff so that your hat holds its shape. See, now it holds its shape. There it is. And now you could, if you like a crazy top to your hat, like that's perfectly fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or this is kind of fun. You get your scissors out and you give it a little trim, a little haircut, a little hat cut. Womp womp.
So Miss Hazel, could you put
Yes.
another piece of yarn around where the rubber band is?
Yes.
The rubber band.
Also, if you didn't have any rubber bands, I'm going to show you super fast. If you didn't have any rubber bands, you could take a piece of your yarn, one of maybe the same color that's inside your hat. This you might need help from a partner, but maybe not. You take your yarn, and when you're making your knot, if you wrap it around twice, it'll lock in better. And then pull it. That might even be easier. A tiny rubber band, and then knot it again. So you have a couple of different ways to close it off.
Oh, and wait, before you cut that.
Yes.
What could you do with those long strings, the long pieces?
You
You could tie them together so you have a loop to hang your hat, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
If you didn't want to put it on your stuffy.
Or if you made it really long, you could make a string to tie it around your cat, which would be really funny for you, but probably not very fun for your cat. That's the kind of stuff I did as a kid. So then, this time I'm going to just trim it. But that was a good idea, Miss Kate.
I just was looking at the loops
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
oh, that could be a loop.
Yeah, and there you have it. A tiny hat. Now my tiny hat has a friend. Hey, let's go play. All right. Well, thanks for coming and seeing us.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you next time.